How's it going, everybody? Andrew here.
What's up, Caleb?
We just saw Aquaman last night.
It's fucking great.
It was a great movie, and we saw it in our hometown of Sycamore, Illinois, and we have some people with us.
Technically, it's in DeKalb.
Oh, shut up.
It's past the line.
Anyways, I don't care. We saw it in Illinois. That's all that matters. We're home right now. We have some people with us.
A very special episode.
Yes.
Introduce yourself, guys.
Starting over here on my right, Mr. Deadfoot.
I'm David.
Deadfoot. Anything about yourself?
I'm a huge DC fan, so seeing this movie was fucking awesome for me. I was looking forward to it a lot.
If anything, he is the fanboy of all of us here.
Yep, I'm going to be
DC
geeking
fanboy.
out hardcore at this.
All right.
I mean, to be fair, I'm a pretty big Aquaman fan.
But like,
I was pretty
on
excited
his
about
level.
Maybe not. I think
he
you like.
might know more than me. Yeah.
I think you know more about DC in general, but Batman, Aquaman are my guys.
I guess what I mean fanboy, I mean when it comes to hype between Marvel and DC.
Yeah,
This is your
okay,
guy.
yeah.
This is the guy that goes to DC all the way.
Yep, that's me.
Anyways, to his right.
Yo guys, I'm Jacob, and I'm definitely trying to be...
It's okay. Sorry.
What?
You just leaned into it. You can just chill.
Okay, well, I just wanted to make sure I could hear it.
Yeah,
but,
okay.
so I'm going to try and be neutral, because I'm neither, like, more DC or more Marvel. I'm trying to be more in the middle.
We have
so
a
I'm
good
trying
bias
to-
level across the board.
Yeah. So, that's me.
But so I'm a neutral as well. Caleb, I think, was for it, like David. Really excited. But we at least have one person that was against it. To our left, introduce yourself, Mr. Negative.
My name is Mitchell. I am a diabetic.
Oh my god. And
Nobody's
there
gonna
you go.
feel sorry for you, so...
All right, let me make it clear. I don't take care of my body either. So
I can't see out of one of my eyes.
I
have
need
a
no
peg leg.
sympathy. But yes, I mean, I wasn't completely against the movie, but I did have my positives and negatives for the movie.
Seems like you had a low bar going into the movie.
Yeah,
Already.
mainly because, like, I'm not necessarily a DC fan, only because I didn't really grow up around it, so I don't really know much about DC. That being said, I prefer Marvel over DC from what I've seen so far.
Okay.
Alright, so...
I like the balance that we have.
Should we jump into it, or should we talk any trailers we saw? You guys want to talk about trailers real quick?
Yeah, we could do trailers.
We saw the Endgame trailer.
Yeah. In theaters. It was awesome.
One thing that I didn't pick up the first time watching it was the part when Nebula touches the jacket. I thought it was like a jacket. I didn't realize it was someone.
I think it's Tony.
Yeah.
Oh,
Which would make sense.
really?
Tony, you can
That's what I
see
thought.
like
Because at the end of
Someone's
Infinity War, they got left on.
yeah,
Planet
it would make
Titan
sense that
together.
they're doing something.
So they're probably together. And
and I
started
assume that's
this movie.
them like splitting
They're doing it.
because
Yes, they're
Tony's
definitely doing it.
They're doing it.
No, the question is this part of her robotic too?
Oh.
Is that a part that Thanos wanted to enhance?
Oh, why would you say that?
This is why we need fan fiction.
Have you seen what he's done to his daughter? I don't think anything's off
That's
limits.
true.
Big
What
facts.
other trailers did we see?
The Upside again. I've seen that trailer for like the millionth time.
Not only is this another Kevin Hart movie,
Yeah.
it's a remake of a movie that came out like within the last 5-10 years.
Yeah, and apparently, like, the
about the
other
same
one is
story.
vastly superior
Oh, yeah.
to this one.
Let's
Well,
not
because
forget,
this one's like
This
more
one
like
has
a
Bryan
light
Cranston
comedy.
in it, though.
but guys, the
I
biggest
don't think
default,
he can save it.
it's coming out in January.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay? Garbage month. The only time that really the garbage month didn't exist was when Split came out.
Yep.
Yeah.
And the
Is,
Lego movie.
And a Lego movie came out
That
in
was
January?
February.
Or it
I
came
thought
out
it
in
was
February.
February.
Well, same. I
I
thought
just
Split
thought
came out
last
in
night. When's
February
Vice
too.
coming out? Is that coming out?
It actually came out Christmas Day.
Came out, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah, it just got released for that
I was kind of
Oscar
hoping that would
window.
get pushed.
Yeah, no,
That-
it wants to
that
be the
makes
Oscar
sense.
one. But yeah, so I'm sick of that trailer, dude. It's the
What?
music.
Oh.
It's so sappy. It's annoying.
I'm getting tired of hearing that Freedom song in every damn trailer I see.
We did see Glass.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm excited for that.
Hearing those keynotes at the beginning,
Mhm.
I can't wait. I can't wait to see my baby girl Anya Taylor-Joy again.
Yes.
Bay.
Sorry for David, but we didn't see Shazam.
Yep.
He was pretty upset.
This is my second time seeing Aquaman. I saw it Christmas Eve with my dad. And I saw
Shout
it
out to David's dad.
Ryan!
Shout out to Star already.
And I saw it in IMAX the first time, and I did get to see the Shazam trailer, and it was amazing to me. I'm really looking forward to that.
No, I'll be honest. I know you have a bias towards it because it's your
I do.
boy. It's Chuck.
Yep,
Dude,
Zachary Levi. I love that man.
How much? Like, are you a fan of Shazam? Like before this?
I haven't read anything. Mainly, I'm hyped just for him.
Okay. Because my hype is a little lower just because I'm not really big on Shazam. But I'm still looking forward to it. I think it's
Yeah.
going to be a good movie.
That's
Hopefully this is
understandable.
DC's upswing. If they can keep this momentum,
If anything,
Wonder Woman 2 comes out and it's...
Yeah.
this is
Stellar.
kind of their Guardians of the Galaxy, where it's a superhero that really nobody knew about, and they're just and it's not like
Maybe, yeah. I
out
could
there
see
like
that.
Guardians, but or kind of like Ant-Man or something. It's not like they have their main ones that they've done. Now Shazam, which isn't a part of like the main Justice League, they're attempting to see like maybe we could do weirder movies.
There are a few versions where he is a founding member.
Yep.
Like I actually think was it the animated movie of
Yeah.
Justice League where they replaced Aquaman with Shazam?
Yep. Justice League War.
Yeah, and then the Aquaman came at the end.
Yep.
So yeah, there are some forms where he is a founder.
Was there any more promising trailers that came out?
I thought the Godzilla trailer.
Oh
Yes.
yes, Matt. Screw you, Matt.
Supposed to be here.
Supposed to be here. He, I think, is the most excited
Yes, he is.
for that movie, and like I'm really excited too. But like
I just
he is
wanna
like he was having a heart attack when watching it.
His hype for that movie is like through the roof.
Yeah,
I
if
swear.
it sucks,
I
he's
can't
probably
wait.
gonna kill himself
Yeah.
or something crazy.
I just can't wait to see all the King Ghidorah merchandise. Like in a pop figure.
Oh, I
and-
want all of them. I have my
Dollar
Godzilla pop, and I just want all of them.
Dude, Mothra's gonna be so dope with all the wing, giant wings.
Oh yeah, that looks good. My fear, just like both King Kong or Kong Skull Island and Godzilla, is that they focus on the humans too
Oh,
much.
Yeah.
I hope they fucking listen to us, and they can be in it.
Yeah.
It better be like,
There's gonna be 4 monsters, maybe a 5th one that they're
yeah, like
keeping
teasing.
secret.
This is gonna be crazy.
See, my biggest question for the movie is, can Millie Bobby Brown carry a movie as like the... Because I'm pretty sure she's like the leading actress in the movie, right?
Yeah.
I'm just wondering if she can carry a big budget blockbert's movie
Or
like that.
Right.
is Stranger Things her peak?
Yeah.
Oh god.
We don't know.
Unpopular opinion, hot take. Internet's gonna come after you.
But yeah, shoot, I'm always bad at remembering trailers. I don't really.
Well, I think I'm the only one that can say this, and I know you hate it.
Oh my god.
I don't know about everybody
Oh,
else,
boy.
but I'm actually excited to see Alita, the Battle
Oh
Angel
my
one.
gosh.
Matt,
Okay,
Matt is
I'll-
also excited for that.
Yeah, I'll be honest. I wasn't excited, but because I'm not into the whole eye thing.
I don't like
The
the
eyes are
eyes.
so
Her design
weird.
is
I
weird, but
actually didn't really pay attention to that.
this is
but-
the second or like the third trailer. I think I've only seen the first one, and I wasn't really hyped on it. But I think I'm coming around to it.
But see,
One thing I've.
if it's focused on action like the trailer shows, then I'm gonna. Enjoy
I
it.
swear, for some reason, I feel like this should have been released like a year ago. Because I
Well-
feel like I've been seeing the trailer.
Right?
over
No,
and
I
over.
think
yeah.
it got delayed.
That's.
I
what
think
we
it was
were
supposed to come
talking
out in
about.
December.
Okay.
I think it
makes
got
sense.
delayed like 2 or 3 months whenever it's coming out now. But I don't know. Yeah, and like every time I see it, I'm just like, eh.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
I think
Maybe if it
the-
gets like good reviews, I might go
I
check
think
it
the downside is like you
And-
seem to seem like the major villains in the trailer
Right.
already getting beat, and that was probably like the one negative for me.
And it's the Moonlight dude.
Right, but I love James Cameron, and like I had found out
out.
that
He just produced it though.
Yeah, he
I
didn't
found
direct
out
it. It was
because
Robert
he-
Rodriguez.
Yeah, because
Yeah, he doesn't have time to make movies
Yeah.
when he's making his
Avatar.
awful saga.
Yeah.
well, he's like signed on for all those Avatar
Nobody
movies.
cares
so
that
that's
then.
why- Hey, listen.
No,
That
dude,
series is 10. It's 10 years too late for those sequels.
It's seriously.
That's another podcast.
Yeah, another time.
Yeah.
I think this.
I could do without the love interest.
Oh, the shot.
That
Oh,
movie, they don't need that.
They already showed it, like that they're gonna hook up.
Yeah.
Plus, it just
Okay.
seemed awkward just in the trailer.
Yeah.
So
I
it
hate
They just
makes
need that
me-
generic
selling love
Side
interest.
plot there.
Yeah, I'm hoping it's not as big as what the action should be in the movie.
David is just making hand
Okay,
motions.
calm
right now.
down,
David needs to calm down. He hasn't even spoken. He's been doing hand motions. So Okay. I guess we'll segue into Aquaman now.
Yeah, let's get it.
Oh, calm yourself.
I am excited.
One side note that I do want to talk about in regards to our last podcast, last movie one. I think we talked a little too much about what happened in the movie and not about our actual thoughts.
Okay.
So I think we'll give more detail, like just synopsises of scenes, like quick overviews, and then just our reactions to it.
I was gonna say the same thing. We literally
Explain the whole.
explained the entire Spider-Verse movie. That is what the podcast was, and that's not what Aquaman is going to be.
Yeah.
But let's talk about the opening scene with Nicole Kidman and I don't know his name, but Jango Fett.
Oh my
Yes.
god.
Heck yeah!
Woo!
The name he should change his name
Yeah,
to.
he should just be named Jango Fett. Like, I didn't recognize it when he was like CGI'd to look young, but when it was him older, I just go to David. I'm like, is that Jango Fett? He's like, yeah. I'm like,
Yeah, and then it
whisper
just
over-
slowly went over the line.
And I went to Matt, and then I went to Jacob, and then I didn't care about anybody else. So
By the time it gets
Man,
to the
because
it's like,
I-
where the fuck is Rango Pet? Fucking playing telephone over here.
I knew though the first fight scene with Nicole Kidman and those soldiers, how it was filmed. I was like, oh, this is
yeah.
this is gonna be some good action. It's gonna be
I
some
love the
wide
design.
shots, no quick cuts, and just everything
no-
was
no
getting
shaky
pushed.
cam.
Yeah,
No.
it was just nice fluid motions. It was really nice.
Oh yeah.
And it almost felt like one take at points.
Right.
Like just how the camera just was just following
When they
the
were
action
moving
entire
around
time.
the room, going from corner to corner, yeah, definitely. It was Nicole Kidman was just straight up badass.
Yeah, she was.
I know some people have a problem with the design of like their armor and how they kind of look plasticky in like action figures.
Yeah.
But I love how they look.
I
Yeah,
like how they
Like
look.
the
I did
pure
too.
white with the blue face guard.
I liked when she just ate the goldfish.
Oh yeah.
I did not see that
My
coming.
dog. I thought she was gonna like talk to it or something.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
But you know what? It
Beautiful.
makes sense.
love
Yeah.
that dog.
The dog was so fluffy as a little puppy. I loved it.
Yeah, I heard you say that, Dave, when you're like, he's so fluffy.
Yes.
Like, they had that like good lighting on it to where she just glowed.
Yeah, that moment with the goldfish really just did a really good job of capturing like this fish out of water kind of element with her. Because she like totally, literally drowned up, got washed up on the shore, and Jango Fett rescued her. So,
That's what we're
He
just
came
gonna
down
keep
off
going.
of his jetpack.
yeah,
Just scooted down.
he's just Jango Fett from now on.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Not
just
even
seeing that she's this fish out of water really showed in that moment, and I thought that was really cool.
And to name drop this soon into Stuckman already, I assume his CGI was the one he was talking about when it took him out of the movie.
I think
Was
so.
young
yeah.
Jango Fett.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
William Dafoe didn't look bad.
No.
He looked bad in the trailers for some reason.
You think so?
Yeah, like I thought like it was more visible, but yeah, when it came to the movie, he looked fine.
I think I didn't notice Jango Fett's CGI because I don't think I recognized the actor. If
Yeah.
I think if I saw the actor and then saw this, I'd have been like, ooh, that's bad. But like that, I saw that and then I saw him older, what he actually looks like. It didn't bother me when
Yeah.
seeing him look young.
Personally, I don't think it was that bad. It just to me looked
It
like
wasn't
he had bad Botox. Kind
Right,
of.
exactly. I was
That's,
just gonna
that's
say,
what I
he
thought.
looks
So
kinda
I
like
wasn't
like a
too
Ken
bothered
doll.
by it.
Like
but,
he's got like a doll look to him.
yeah.
Also, what happened to just like makeup? Like, do we need to use these CGI
I
renders?
mean, I
or-
was fine with it. It didn't take
I
me out
hope
of the
it just
movie.
doesn't get too crazy in all the in these movies and when technology expands and I mean I guess to hold the test of time, Rogue One,
Yeah.
he does not look good.
No.
Grand Moff Tarkin or whatever his name
Tarkin,
is.
yeah.
Tarkin does not look good anymore. But Samuel L. Jackson in the Captain Marvel movie,
Yep.
he's going to be completely pretty much the entire movie. He's going to be CGI
Yep.
Yeah.
to look young. So
And he looks great so far.
he looks great, yeah. But I'm just wondering down the road, like in 10
To be
years.
fair
will
with
he
him,
look-
I'm sure a lot of it is just like covering up the wrinkles and giving him hair. It makes him look younger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So with him, he just has aged well to where it's easy to make him look younger.
Yeah.
The whole de-aging thing, though, like, that gets me interested for Martin Scorsese's next movie.
Oh yeah.
Because he's going to de-age Joe Pesci, Robert De Niro, and Al Pacino. He's going to de-age all of them to make them look like they're like 70s, 80s, and 90s looking cells.
Interesting.
So I'm just wondering if that's going to be good or not.
But yeah, let's keep going. What happened? What was like kind of like the next big
We had
thing?
that cool, like, stereotypical kid getting bullied for looking at the fish.
Yeah.
Fish are going to turn on them. Dude, can we just talk about how, like, of a big deal of a shark about to break the
Yeah,
tank of a
right.
submerged...
Yeah.
The fact that he actually
Aquarium.
cracked the glass.
That
too.
wasn't in the trailer at all.
No,
like,
he's just running into it.
And the crack wasn't there, like
No.
with the shot revealing all of the fish.
Yep.
That was good. Because I would have been terrified.
Yeah.
My pants would be so...
That's honestly been one of my fears to go into aquariums, just seeing a shark try to ram it.
Oh,
Plus, after seeing Jaws 3,
yeah.
that just
Jaws
proves
3D.
it.
But just the slow moving and then
Yeah.
the glass just shattering.
Yeah.
And it was so cheesy, but I loved it when he just turned around and his head is down, and you know that he's going to open his eyes and they're going to be different. And he's like, this is nice.
Yeah.
This is nice. I like it.
Kind of going back to with this whole scene, the transitions from scene to scene within the first few, like the first act, where they're going through the...
It jumped around a lot.
Well, not only that, but I think they did it well from like when Atlanta dives into the water,
Yeah.
and then it seamlessly goes into the
There
school
were
field
a
trip
lot
scene.
nice transitions.
I
A lot of
think that was
transitions.
handled very well.
A very high point in the movie.
We're introduced to Manta, just known as Manta at the moment, before he becomes Black Manta, with his...
Well, we don't even know, because his grandfather was known as Manta.
That's true.
Yeah.
So I guess
He didn't
just the
really have
fact
a
that
name.
he's credited as Manta
Yeah.
in the list. But anyways, yeah, we the scene that was a lot of it in the trailer, the whole submarine scene.
Yeah. The fight scene was so good.
Yeah.
What's really stood out to me was the twist when he like throws the guy into the side.
Yeah.
And it just like kind of stayed there. Mm-hmm. Like I love shots like that.
I like the little.
And his fighting style.
He's brutal.
What's the thing you
Yeah.
call when you look into it and you're looking above?
The scope.
Yeah, the scope. Did you guys notice like
Oh,
when he took the one guy
God.
and just threw him and the guy's
that
body
hurt.
just flung up and just fell down? Like
No,
that
I
hurt
thought
me.
he hit it and then he bounced back.
Yeah, like he like hit it and like fell back. Like,
Yeah.
Oh, that hurt me
Or
watching.
when he
it.
like just picked the dude up on his shoulders and just ran through it,
Yeah.
and ran him into a door,
That was good.
and then he just hits the other door and just knocks the guy
I
out.
didn't know he was like bulletproof and stuff.
Yeah, he's
that
basically.
Yeah, I didn't know that either.
It's because he's Atlantean, his skin has to have this really dense
Yeah.
skin, so he can be able to withstand the pressure.
People don't realize because they're busy making fun of him. He's basically on the level of Superman.
He is.
And he's not weak to kryptonite. He's got that super skin.
Yeah, I mean, we see he lifts an entire submarine out of the water.
Yeah, and it's just easy.
Yeah,
No problem.
yeah,
God, that was an amazing shot in the trailer
it
too.
was.
I liked that he said screw it to Black Manta's dad.
Yeah, he's dark.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I was like wow, like because you got like he's not really a superhero yet.
He's still unhinged.
yeah,
I mean,
he kind of
doesn't really have
he
his-
just helped out the Justice League to save the world, but he still doesn't know where he belongs, and so he's still kind of like screw it, like let the ocean decide.
A side note, since you brought it up, I am glad that they just mentioned Justice League
Yeah.
with Steppenwolf.
Yeah.
I thought they were just going to totally ignore it. I'm glad that they brought it up
They
and
brought it up.
established.
They're not
that-
ignoring it.
Yeah.
Doing that also helped to establish that this is set after that movie as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause
I
I
feel
was
like
a
a lot
little
of people would have
confused.
Because I
Yeah.
remember Andrew asked me in the theater, "Is this set before or after?" And it's after. So doing that really helped.
Yeah.
Which I guess kind of confusing because where did his Justice League outfit go? Did he just say screw it, or did like Batman take it back?
I would have liked to see it.
Yeah, just like for like a scene or something, like maybe like the scene in the submarine. He uses it.
I
but
would
then
have
he takes it
appreciated
off.
too if there was like a joke of like, can we just like call Superman? That'd be nice.
Yeah, let's get Henry back in here.
Oh God. Too soon.
It's okay, David.
It's not over.
It's not out. True. It's not over.
Yeah,
Yeah, that whole sequence was nice.
it was nice, and it set up Black Manta perfectly because now he just wants revenge, and I think you understand. Like, yeah, he's a bad guy and he does bad things, but you still kind of feel bad that like his dad is dying right
you can
there.
relate to
Yeah.
it.
You can relate to him, and so
I thought we were about to get a Spider-Man 1 situation with I thought Black Manta was going to charge Aquaman with his blade when his back was turned over. Then Aquaman was going to move and he would just stab his dad.
Wow, that'd been nice.
Right? It would have been a little hard to be like, fuck you, you made me kill him. It's like, no, you're just stupid. No, you still have a good sense of like, no, this is their fault. A level-headed person would see that it wasn't Aquaman's fault. They were just trying to still go after him. I'm not going to save someone after they just try to kill me twice.
The whole selfie bar joke was but the pictures
Who
actually
goes up
were,
to someone
were
is
funny.
like, hey,
Right.
take a picture with me. He spilled beer on himself.
I think they were trying to hit that like cheesy portrayal of
Right.
you think a fight's about to break out
Yeah.
and then they just hit you with that like that little joke.
And then the
Yo,
cliche,
can I get a picture?
him
Yeah.
pulling out, he's a big tough guy, pulls out a pink
Yeah,
phone. I was
right.
like,
Yeah.
come on, we've seen this like 50 times.
But it's over the top. It sits well in the movie.
Yeah.
I mean, I like the picture. The whole
The
lead up
pictures
was
were
Yeah.
funny, but
Oh, yeah, they
the
were
pictures
funny.
were really funny. The pictures, because like
Is it-
it was him so unamused, and then they
Don't
just get
touch me.
drunker, and they're just all having fun. So that was funny.
I love the. You only really saw it till the end because you saw the dad's hand. I love that they have like matching tattoos. I love the. I love the
I
bond.
didn't pay attention to that till
I didn't notice that.
It was when he was hugging
yeah.
Atlanta.
And his
Well,
you
sleeve
could
was
see.
kind of just.
Guess I need to go see the movie again.
Just for that shot.
Yep.
I love how the bond between father and son is strong.
The relationships throughout the whole movie with everyone were
Oh yeah.
really. Yeah,
Phenomenal.
they were great.
Now you guys said Aquaman was set up for after Justice League, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
I feel like I have to watch Justice League again.
Yeah. It is the
Well,
same
like
town.
the way I'm thinking right now, I think it's because I'm like, I haven't seen it in a while, so I might be thinking of something differently. But the chemistry between, I forget her name.
Mara.
Yeah, Mara and him, like in Justice League, it seems like they already knew each other during like that battle scene when Steppenwolf came in.
Yeah.
And then they like just got to know each other in Aquaman.
It
I
does
think
kind of
they
make sense.
knew-
How it was set up in Justice League was that like she's trying to like get him to help or
Right.
like be
I
involved.
think they knew more
and it still
of
kind of
each other
Yeah.
than anything.
That's what kind of threw me off because like when she came in,
They
saying,
don't talk about the mother box.
No.
Because I forgot the
No,
mother box was in Atlantis. Or somewhere under the water. But it's not really important, so it's fine. But yeah. I felt like it was natural. How it was set up.
I think just the chemistry, I guess, threw me off. Where it's like, oh, I thought they knew each other, but they're just getting to know each other, so...
I think it was more a relationship of like, she's just trying to get him to help. Or
Yeah.
to be involved
Did
with.
anybody else think Jango Fett was gonna die when that
Yep.
big
Yeah.
wave hit?
Yeah. I thought
Dude,
so.
Yeah.
I was just mesmerized by the wave. I was just looking the entire time. I'm like,
It was cool,
Oh,
like
yeah.
how they did it with like the music and how it was quiet.
Yeah, I like the quietness to it, that it wasn't this big thing. It was just him driving, and then it's just...
yeah, he just turns
Oh,
it. That's
yeah.
all he
Like-
sees. It's like,
Okay. I wish we got a lot of it, but I still would like a little more. Mira's powers are so cool.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
especially with
here's-
the wine bottles.
Oh yeah, and turning
that
them,
was
like,
so
spears.
cool.
Yeah.
I was like, oh shit. Cool.
And I'm not gonna get on a tangent, but if the last Airbender could have looked like that, oh my god!
Oh, man.
Not 10 guys doing a dance just to float a fucking rock.
That's so bad.
Well, we still have hope for the Netflix show. so-
Yes,
Oh,
we do.
man.
Since the actual creators
Yes.
are working on it.
Yeah, thank God.
It'd be
No
so
M.
cool.
Night Shyamalan.
Yeah, and then like what her eyes would do. The water effects look so nice.
Yeah, it
I'm
was,
sure we'll talk about her plenty throughout this movie.
Yep.
So, I mean, that's kind of what starts the...
Yeah, that
Quest.
was probably the first act of
Yeah.
the movie, yeah.
Because then...
The inciting incident.
I didn't really... A joke that fell flat for me was him, like, that he smells.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that.
Yeah.
Did, that
And then he went... I was like, wait, you can smell underwater? And like,
Okay.
like,
he could do a lot of things underwater.
Underwater, Andrew.
but can you smell?
They can eat, they can taste.
You see,
But
this is when we
can
need
you?
scientists to answer this question. For us.
Right.
And also, do they just eat fish like Nicole Kidman did in the beginning? Like, do they just like
I
take
feel like they
fish
do.
and just
I mean,
eat them?
we eat bunnies and birds and
Yeah.
I'm just gonna be the first guy to throw it out. If we're bringing in a scientist, we might as just well ask them if they're wet, if they're underwater.
Oh my god!
God.
Look at the spike. No.
The one thing that did bother me, and it didn't really ruin anything, was the whole interaction with the magma to the water. There should be just like air pockets everywhere, or air bubbles, because that should be creating something. But it's magic water. I don't care. I'm fine with it. It looks cool. It looks better that way when it's just like 2 layers.
Yeah.
You know, I think we're talking about Aquaman too much. Let's go to the villain. Okay,
Orm.
let's go to Orm.
Oh,
Fucking
man.
Ocean Master.
He
He has a lot of outfit changes.
does.
He does.
And he had a lot of screen time.
Yeah.
He did. He had a lot of screen time.
This movie was about 2 brothers
Yeah.
Yep.
and of different worlds. It was really nice.
And I think he's probably my favorite DCEU villain to date.
Not counting Joker.
Okay, we don't talk about that.
Okay, technically the Dark Knight isn't in the EU.
Oh.
Yeah. No,
yeah,
that's
I'm
a,
talking
Stop
about-
talking about the Dark Knight. It doesn't belong.
I mean, I definitely feel you, Caleb.
Yeah.
But it's just for me, whenever you can relate to the villains and see that.
Wait, you mean
see
Ares?
from there,
Ares wasn't your number one, or
Or General Zod, or
Zod was my.
Zod is pretty dope.
Yeah.
The
I'd
scene
say
with him
Zod-
saying, "I will find him."
Zod and Orm, I feel, are pretty close to the same level. Because it's whenever you see and understand why they're doing what they're doing, and it's kind of for a noble reason. They're
Especially
doing
with
it.
what Marvel has finally found with.
They're doing it for
with-
the good of
Killmonger
their
and
people.
Thanos.
Yeah.
They're just doing what they think is best. They're not out to just
when
rule
you-
the world.
When you make it possible to sympathize with the
Yeah.
villain,
That's
Then you got
why
something good.
I really like King Orm.
Slade. Because he just looks badass. In like the 1 minute that he's in.
he's not established yet, so he doesn't count. You can't just say.
But he looks so good. Like when he's just walking onto that yacht, I'm like, the best suit ever. But anyways, he was really good. Orm was really good. Who did Dolph play?
He was the
King
king
Nearest.
of.
King Nearest.
Yeah, he was one of the.
Mara's father.
Yeah,
I was actually surprised by the amount of screen time. That
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he
I'm
got a
pretty
lot
sure
of
this is the
dialogue.
most dialogue he's ever had in any movie.
Right. He was good in it. And
Yeah.
I must break you.
I must, if he dies, he dies.
Because besides Creed, like the last movie I saw him in was Expendables.
Yeah.
And I
Probably.
was like,
Doesn't he leave or die in the third one?
I think he leaves.
He leaves.
Yeah.
So he's
I'm not
only in it
sure.
for,
Wait,
like,
are you telling me that he was expendable in movies like
Yeah.
Expendables?
Yeah.
little
I
bit.
definitely just try to ignore the third one in that franchise.
I
'cause
think
it
I
derailed
only
it.
saw it that one time in theaters.
It was bad.
It was bad.
Because they took an R-rated franchise and made it a PG-13.
Yeah, that
Oh,
sequel.
really?
Yeah.
Oh,
So
wow.
That's what made it worse.
So
I don't
they took
remember
out like
that.
all the blood and gore from the movie, and you could tell where there was supposed to be blood, and they just like, nope, take that out.
Plus, like, what's his face? Jet Li. He was barely in the movie.
Oh yeah, he just
either.
like he was in the opening scene and then he just flew out the airplane.
Yeah.
That
And
was
then
fast.
Ronda Rousey can't act.
Yeah.
Sorry, she
Anyways,
sucked in
we're
this.
talking about
Anyways,
Aquaman here.
I learned that in the Fast and Furious movies. If you
my
can't
God.
act in a Fast and Furious movie, you're just done.
Speaking of Fast and Furious,
That's a good point.
Yeah,
James
I was
Wan
just about to say that.
is a great director in this.
Oh God.
Yeah.
He is great. I'm never going to see his Fast and Furious movie.
Same
but
here.
I assume a lot of the
Which one is it?
Oh, the seventh.
the seventh
Seven.
one.
Okay.
I assume that a lot of the actiony stuff
Mhm.
from that. Did he direct the newest Star Trek? I always forget.
No.
No, that
No.
was
That was another.
Anything like that. I feel like Fast and Furious was his breakout from.
from the horror movies.
Yeah, from horror.
But
Yeah.
man, did he do an amazing horror scene.
Yeah.
Yes.
That was nice. The
We'll get
trench
into that one.
was
That was
great.
Trench
Yeah.
were terrifying.
But yeah, he overall the acting was really good. He did really good with the acting.
Mhm.
His camera work was great. His visuals, like the big beautiful shots of Atlantis, were
Oh, yeah.
awesome.
I love
guess-
that they explained that it's so bright because they can see in the dark
Yes,
better.
Yeah, that's
yeah.
really
Makes
cool.
sense.
Here's a question I had that I was a little confused at. So when Orm and whatever Dolph's character was, I forgot his name already. When they are having their little meeting, and the submarine comes.
Yep.
Was that staged?
That was staged.
Yeah.
That was staged.
It
Okay,
was?
that's what I thought.
yeah.
At
That
first,
interaction with Black Manta after it was saying your guy got involved, he was just trying to take a
Okay,
submarine.
because I was gonna say
Okay.
I texted you about that. I was like, that scene just seemed very unnecessary.
it makes like
I liked it though because they didn't. It was subtle and they weren't treating us like we were stupid. They
No.
didn't have to over-explain it. They
Like-
just put that out there.
in the moment, I was just like, this is very
Yeah.
peculiar
Right.
how mankind just discovered Atlantis. But then as the movie went on, I was like, you know what? I think that was staged, and then it made it
Yeah,
makes
that
sense.
was King Norm's attempt to like kind
To-
of convince
to-
the Atlantis people.
He was
that-
strong arming. I think it was more so just to get Dolph on his
Yeah.
side.
Because that's all you needed, really. Because
Yeah.
the other two were like weak.
I'm glad you guys said that too, because that didn't even process in my mind. Because I'm like, all right, well, you didn't really pan to anybody on this on the submarine, so it's like, all right,
Yeah.
so it's no one important, and it's a secret meeting. So you're telling me just a random sub found them
Yeah.
and
was
just
kinda-
started shooting? I was
It
like,
was kind of brought up later when Mira was in her like dress, which oh my god,
Right.
looked great by the
The
way.
jellyfish
the
thing?
jellyfish.
Yeah,
that
the
was,
jellyfish dress.
that
when
was a
she
great
was
touch.
when she was talking to her dad and was like, "But you're not that gullible," and she was like, "You knew that like something was up."
No, that's right. I
Yeah.
forgot about that
Yeah.
dialogue exchange.
So part of Dolph wanted to join, and he just needed that thing. And even if he does kind of know that it could have been a little fishy, pun intended.
I'm about to call it.
Yeah, I was just about to say that.
So close.
So there was a
David,
lot of
did you say
payoff. What?
David was gonna say something, but now he doesn't want to. He's too scared.
Say it, David.
No, I mean you were talking about the jellyfish dress, and I just want to take a moment to say, can we just agree that anything she was ever wearing in the movie was just amazing?
You're about to blow your load on her surface clothes.
I will admit it.
I mean,
I'm
I'll
really
be honest.
underestimating redheads.
Oh my
Because she's obviously not a natural redhead,
Yeah,
but she
right.
pulled it off like
And that's like
Extremely well.
that's not just like redhead. That's like Scarlet. Red.
Yeah.
That's Jessica
like-
Rabbit
When
red.
strewed with the dye, and you're just
Yeah.
When she would walk,
Like Ross when he overwhitens his teeth.
I love that episode. When she would walk out of the water into like when they're in the boat in like the secret hiding place, I loved the wet hair. I was
Oh,
like,
yeah.
that's
Yeah.
so hot. Yeah,
Yep.
so hot.
Yeah.
Um,
You fucked up, Johnny Depp.
oh, yeah. Come on, Johnny Depp.
Another side note, I'm glad that she's doing okay because I looked her up and there were a lot of headlines like a few days ago talking about like what she has been missing out on for doing those accusations. Like she's been dropped from modeling agencies from other movies.
Really?
being casted.
yeah, that's why
And there
she
were-
got dropped from the Transformers movie too.
Oh,
wow.
no.
Oh,
Well, you know
just
what?
needed to throw it out there.
Transformers is used to dropping
Yeah.
female leads,
That's true. That's true.
and there were rumors that she might lose her Aquaman role.
Really?
So I'm really glad that she got this big blockbuster movie,
She was amazing. in it,
and she's
yeah.
gonna be in more movies.
Hopefully, yeah.
They can't rewrite her out because I love the chemistry between her and
Everybody,
Yeah,
does
Jason,
stuff
yeah.
And by the way, it was so adorable. Like after they do their big kiss, he just kisses her on the
Yeah,
head.
on the
that
head.
never happens.
Yeah.
It's always
Yeah.
It's just something so innocent like
it was
that.
adorable.
It was.
It's just like we like each other.
Yeah,
It wasn't but that passionate kiss was nice.
And she's like
The little leg
they're
around.
underwater, yeah.
You're just, I'm just like, why can't that Jason move?
And
And
his,
swim in there.
his pinky was on the butt, but like
Yeah.
the hand was so close.
Yeah. Yeah, their chemistry
They
was
were
really
crazy
good.
for each other.
Willem Dafoe was really good. I think honestly he might have been a little underused.
That's
I
what
think
said
so,
too. I
yeah.
wish he would have had more screen
I
time.
feel like this movie was plagued by having too many characters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some had to be
Yeah.
underused, but I feel like we saw enough of them.
I just love Willem Dafoe.
The flashback scenes were a little hammy. There was a part where when it was his more adolescent self and he was having his breakdown.
Yeah, I
And
didn't
then we
really
got
care
that.
for that.
I feel like they
after.
meant to do it that way though, because the angles were different. It wasn't over the shoulder; it was straight on, and we got this inspirational music. And I was like,
I
I'm
just
okay
don't
with it.
think his acting was good.
Yeah, I don't think
No.
the actor was
Like when he was
right
like
for
having the
part.
realization that his mom was dead, I'm like,
Yeah.
you're not.
He oversold it.
Yeah, you're like you're
Yeah.
not. I'm
I
not
think that was
believing
the
you.
point, though. I think they wanted to go over the top with it.
You think?
Yeah, I don't know.
Because it fit with the tone of the movie.
Either way,
With how
it
action-packed
just
it was.
didn't work for me.
Yeah, it didn't work for me either. I didn't think it fit with the tone.
I think they kept saying so many times that she was executed that I just became numb with it, and I completely forgot that she was even
Executed.
gone.
I knew she wasn't.
Yeah.
Like that's one thing I always hate is when you have a big A-list star like that, And they're like, oh yeah, she's executed. I'm like, no, she's literally gonna come in the movie in the third act. Like, she's not dead.
I didn't see it coming.
Really?
I didn't.
Yeah.
Her reveal was nice though.
It was
think
nice.
I
but-
think I only didn't see it coming because I forgot that she was gone.
Right.
I just knew the fact that they just kept bringing it up. I'm like, oh my god, I know she's not dead. But,
But it wasn't like a cheesy way of how like she got brought back to the screen.
Right.
no, there was no cheesy way.
And the explanation made sense of how she was stuck and whatnot.
But man, that trench scene, that was great.
Oh god.
And Tyler kept saying it reminded him of Destiny. The entire time, I'm like,
I don't-
the game.
let's
I
not
don't
jump
know
on that
if,
game though.
I don't know if you guys knew this, but the trench was actually practical effects. It was actually people in like
Like
body
actual
suits.
suits.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
That's always nice.
Yep. So like the members of the trench who were on the boat, that was all real people.
That's awesome.
Just seeing how
Yeah.
fucking terrifying those people are.
See, CGI doesn't need to be.
Yeah,
Doesn't-
exactly.
True.
Doesn't. You just have to put faith in the director
Yep.
and his art style. Yeah, that's awesome.
I did love the joke about her stealing the boat.
Yeah.
They're not for public use.
I mean, that kind of goes back to the whole Nicole Kidman thing with Fish Out of Water. Like,
Yeah,
she
they-
didn't know how the land.
Guys, she
world
literally
works.
ate a rose.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that was adorable.
And then just the thing that he ate it right after, just to make it seem like, yeah, this is normal.
Yeah. That's like the real start of their relationship, like them actually starting
Yeah.
to like each other. That was one of my favorite scenes right there. That whole sequence in Italy,
It
especially
was
at the
it was a
fountain.
bit hammy when she gives the coin to the girl.
Yeah.
And then the girl just so happens to be in a family of puppet makers and they have Pinocchio in
Right.
a book and she
True.
just gives her a book for free.
Oh.
Yeah.
But whatever.
Definitely one of my favorite parts about the movie is that it wasn't always underwater. Most of the time, like they went to very different locations outside of water. Like they're in the fucking desert. It's just like
Yeah.
that's insane. I did not think they would go like to the desert.
Yeah,
Since they're
I'd say
water
it was
creatures.
probably close to 50-50 land and water.
Didn't she also say it was like we have to go to an ocean that you know has the Sahara? That's like,
Yeah. And I was just
shook
like,
by that.
Let's talk. Since we were talking about like the rose, like let's talk about that city and that action scene.
Yeah.
Greece is beautiful.
Black Manta.
I love
It's Sicily.
That was a big marketing for like what trailer
Did I say
2?
Greece? God damn it, Italy. I'm a fucking idiot.
Was it trailer 2 that showed that scene?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that I refused to watch because I didn't want to.
It was an extended
Yeah,
trailer.
too. Yeah, I didn't watch that because Caleb was like, "Dude, this is awesome scene. I don't know how they did it." I'm like, I don't want to see it. I just want to watch it, and it's awesome. I don't know how they
Yeah.
did it.
I leaned over to David when they were introducing the weapons to Black Manta, and he did the laser. I'm like, is he gonna shoot it out of his eyes?
And I'm
he was
just like, just you wait.
I was like, he's gonna shoot out his eyes. And then we get to the scene where he's experimenting with it.
Yeah,
He-
that whole scene alone was really cool because it kind of did like a cool throwback to like his classic metal silver
Yeah.
helmet
Yeah,
from the comics and the old shows and stuff like that. It's just kind of a nice little Easter egg in there.
quick thoughts. Is this the best adaptation for a villain
Oh, like
costume?
to
His
or
look.
costume.
Yeah, like his look.
Oh.
Which villain are we going with?
Black Manta.
Black Manta.
Do you
I
think
mean,
that?
we can honestly go with both because Ocean Master was very
Ocean
true.
Yeah.
Master was
So,
very
Yeah.
true.
Honestly, I think DC gets their outfits.
Yes, they do.
They do it
Yep.
over Marvel. Their
Yeah.
outfits are more superior. They look just straight out of the comic. Like Wonder Woman, it's great. I wasn't too much of a fan of the Flash's outfit.
Yeah, I'd
Yeah.
say that's the weakest of the
Cyborg
Justice
got his outfit.
The
by the end of
Flash
the movie.
and Batman's Batflex costume I'm not big on.
Really?
With the goggles.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah,
the goggles.
the go-
one.
yeah, the
I like
goggles
his
are
normal
stupid.
one.
I could do it
His
without
normal
that, yeah.
one is good though. But yeah, I
Because
think.
that one feels more like the Dark Knight Rises.
Yeah.
That feels like that suit.
But like
Or Rises Returns. Dark Knight Returns.
they pulled it off.
Yeah. I mean,
Aquaman's OG outfit, they pulled it
Yeah.
off. Like
the cheesiest
Nobody thought that was.
comic costume
Yeah.
in the world, personally, I think, and it looks fucking
Is
amazing.
it just because it's Jason Momoa?
I don't think so.
Do you think?
I think it's the
I
design.
think
Yeah.
it looks great.
Do you think like Army Hammer or another blonde dude could just like look like Aquaman in that suit?
Honestly,
with the
like the
classic
way I kept
haircut?
looking at it, I was like, I couldn't really see anybody else.
I mean, it's
portraying
gonna be
Aquaman.
hard for me now because now, for me, Jason Momoa is my Aquaman.
Mm-hmm.
Seeing anyone else in that role is just gonna feel so
Just
weird.
like Hugh Jackman with Wolverine.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
But what's weird is that for years it's always been a generic blonde-haired white dude that's been Aquaman.
Yeah.
And now we just totally switch it.
To be fair, in the comics, he looks fine. It is an iconic look, and he's not so much generic. But I can't really think of an actor that could have. I think I'm just blanking on blonde male actors.
I mean, honestly, Army Hammer probably would have been
Right.
a reasonable
but
choice.
we need him for Green Lantern.
I don't know.
Let's not forget, like,
Or
way
Ryan
before,
Gosling, but he's
like
not.
even
John
when
Krasinski.
like when we were younger, everybody would
Maybe.
just trash Aquaman too.
Yeah,
Just
he
because,
was
like,
literally the joke.
oh, he's.
I mean, in the
you know,
Robot
just
Chicken
under-
DC special,
Right.
Aquaman was the joke through the entire
They
special.
leaned into it too, like how a joke he is, and
Right, like
we're not making him too serious, but we're gonna make him serious.
yeah, it's like, oh, you could talk to fish. Oh, you could swim underwater. What's so cool about that? And then they just make it badass in this movie.
Nobody's gonna be calling him a loser anymore.
No,
He
because
started
Jason
off
Momoa
as-
can rip their head off.
Or a shark's just gonna randomly come and just start
Yeah.
hitting people's
Yeah.
glasses real quick.
Guys. Sharks with freaking laser beams.
Attached to their freaking head.
Like freaking
Oh,
I went straight Austin Powers.
Austin Powers, Doctor Evil, like James Wan did it. Like they need to
Oh
do
my
an
God.
SNL skit.
Oh,
Doctor Evil
man.
needs to be on it. Mike Myers needs to come back for that skit. Oh, it's so funny.
Lasers.
Oh, like
Man.
I loved the designs of just everything.
Yeah.
The fish creatures. Even I like how their machines were modeled after like eels and like the giant jellyfish.
Yeah.
Especially in the final scene where they made like their arena and they're just like above the water and they look like War of the Worlds ships.
Yeah.
They're just in the background.
what was the big creature's name again?
Karathan.
Karathan.
That was a badass.
I like how
I didn't think it was
creature.
that huge.
right.
Does anybody know who the voice actor was?
No.
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 Who was it?
Julie Andrews.
Yep. Julie Andrews.
Really?
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Oh wow.
Because I've watched interviews
Where's
with
she
James
from?
Mary
Wan.
Poppins, Sound of Music.
Oh.
Yeah.
Really?
I would have never guessed.
Yeah.
When James Wan was planning that kind of creature, he said he was just thinking about the voice and what they would sound like. And he said he wanted the creature to be a girl to start with because girl power. and then he just starts thinking British. And he wanted this really badass kind of British lady. So he's going through like Julia Roberts, and
It had to be Julie.
he comes to Julie Andrews, and apparently her grandson is a huge fan of like the superhero movie genre. So she's just like, yeah, I'll do it. My grandson wants me to be in a superhero movie. That'd be pretty cool. So
And one of the most badass
Yeah.
creatures to be in a superhero movie.
Right.
Yeah.
I like how they kind of made it seem like it was just going to be a generic, like, Kraken monster. Mm-hmm. But then it reveals what it looks like. It looks like a kaiju
Yeah.
from Pacific Rim.
Yeah.
Makes a Kraken look like a bitch.
Yeah. That looks like Cthulhu's wife. Or
Yeah.
Cthulhu's mother, of all things. It was awesome. I like the design of the brine, too. The crab people.
yeah,
Oh
They were
yeah.
dope. Even the fisherman tribe. How they're
Yeah.
like the nobles.
Dude, they just kill that king. Like no business. They're
Ocean
just like,
Masters now.
ah, you're dead. Look at your green guts floating.
He got wrecked, bro. He did attack him first. And he was just like, boom, bam. I thought he was going to do the like, I could have killed you, but I'm not, so you
Yeah.
got to join us. No, he just stabbed. Like, it just floats. Mm-hmm. And I couldn't remember, was it prince or princess?
princess.
Princess. I like that.
Yep.
That was neat.
How he went
A
straight
young
for his
princess
daughter afterwards.
leading. Yeah.
Yep.
It's cool. It didn't, the role of power didn't go to the queen. It went to
The last heir.
The last
The
heir.
next heir. Yep.
That was nice. It didn't go Game of Thrones. I do feel like, because they said the other three, there's the trench and then the other two are ancient when they're gone. I do feel like we should be introduced to them in the next movie.
You don't think they're gone?
I kind of hope that they're like
I think
hidden.
the deserters might be gone.
Right, or maybe they're just like in an unknown part of the ocean. Because I would love just having all 7 kingdoms.
Yeah, just like...
So I feel like Aquaman needs to be... I feel like the second movie might be about just
If they hopefully do a sequel to it, yeah, I'd love them to explore that kind of heritage in the world.
And just seeing different designs of ocean creatures.
Yep.
It would be really cool.
I love the final battle. It definitely was the best battle throughout all of it.
Half the budget went into that.
Oh,
for sure.
And people that complain, like, obviously I complain about CGI, but when it's something like that, you need it to be CGI.
Yeah.
And
it was good
worked.
CGI, though. It had a weight to it.
Yeah, it pulled it off.
It felt real.
I love the crab people.
Or could be real.
I love the one crab guy that was like...
God, what
yeah, never
You'll
take me
never get my
alive.
support.
Yeah, he's like, never. He's like, well, you're dead. And he died. And that
Did
was
he
that.
die?
Pretty sure.
I thought before he stabbed him was when
I don't think he did.
the creature came out.
Yep.
Pretty sure he, like, broke his arm off.
He
or
like cut his arm off
Yeah.
and he had him.
Okay, I didn't know, because I kind of saw, like, black ink, so I didn't know if he was, like, bleeding out and dying or
Right,
not.
and
So.
then I think he was about to do it, and then the ground rumbled, and then he might have died because he's kind of on the ground and he could have just got sucked down.
Yeah.
Did anyone see like the giant crab creature that was like walking behind him when we had that like landscape shot of the army?
I think, yeah.
And, like the
I was talking
lava
about-
color behind it. It's so freaking
It was,
cool.
yeah. I like that Ocean Master's, like, his helmet, like, his jaw part moved with him.
Yeah, it wasn't like a metal frame. It like actually moved with
Do you guys think that his... I don't know if it's the actor, Patrick, or not, or if, like, do you think his mouth opened up a little too wide when he was, like, Atlanta, and, like, his mouth just really...
It looked cool, though.
No, I'm not, like, saying it's bad. I'm just
Do you
wondering...
think it was, like, unnatural almost? Or?
Yeah, I'm just, like, I don't know if he could get that big of a... I wonder if they kind of, like, adjusted it a little bit in post or something, because, like...
Maybe.
They may have.
Yeah, it
just-
could have been maybe, like, the water effect of making it look...
Yeah, it just looked a little... Like, I wasn't saying it was bad or anything, it just looked not natural. I was like, how could you do that? Like, you could fit, like, a
He yelled a
watermelon.
lot.
He did yell. Like, a lot of people yelled, and I was fine with it. Like, it was just that...
It was
Like, everybody was angry and fighting.
Got the Braveheart feel.
Yeah, definitely. And I
I
think...
was freaking out the most next to David when he was about to put it on. I was just freaking out.
I enjoyed it so much.
It looks so cool. I really liked his like king armor too. When they had Aquaman chained up, it was just all gold.
Yeah.
So good. He even like was puffed out. It's like, fuck with me, big bro. I'm gonna fuck you up.
Yep.
And he did. The fact that he broke his mama's trident.
Yeah.
But then he broke his dad's
His dad's, yeah.
Yeah.
Into pieces too.
into pieces.
Shattered
Atlanta's was
too.
just broken in two.
Shattered
His,
it. Yeah.
I really liked the ending. Like, when... Like,
it-
he didn't kill. He didn't have to kill his brother.
It really got to me when he was just yelling at him to kill him.
Yeah, and he didn't, and then, like, both their moms, let's not forget their brothers, she just walks up and he's like, oh my gosh,
There's this
Mom.
weird like relationship thing going on of like, does she love the son that she was forced to have a baby with? Because she didn't love her betrothed because she loved
She loved
Fett.
both of them.
Yeah, I think
she
she loved
actually
her
loved
son.
him. I like
Yeah.
that.
Yep.
So she does love.
She
both
wasn't
of them.
like, you're disgusting, like, you're not my son.
Yeah,
or whatever.
kinda
It's like
how,
it's like what she said.
I wish Matt was here because there's one of those relationships in My Hero Academia where a woman is forced to have a child with this man that she despises, and she despises her son because of that, because she sees the father when she looks at the son. So I'm glad it was nothing like that.
And yeah, I just,
And he's there. He could be redeemed
yeah, he's going to
because
jail.
he hated Aquaman because he thought he was the reason that his mother died.
Yeah.
So that's where his motivation was. And so when he said, when you're ready, we'll talk.
Although I kind of hope personally that doesn't happen.
Right,
I'd
I-
like
I
him to
feel like
stay
he's
back
gonna
because
be-
I don't want them to go down like the Loki road and
Right, I
have
was just
people
gonna say
like
that.
compared to Loki. I kind of want it to still be its own thing.
Right.
Have him resent
Hopefully
his
with him
brother's
not being
style.
a trickster,
Yeah.
Yeah.
it'll be a nice difference. I do feel like we might get this like trust built, and then he'll just crush it and then try to rebel. maybe team up with Manta and then someone else.
Yeah.
I think a sequel is obvious at this point.
Yeah.
Yep.
Especially with the end credit scene of Black Manta being recovered.
Yeah.
And I'm
God,
glad,
I don't know how. That shot where it was that tracking with the camera and he just hits the rock
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
and he's like, how? That's a broken neck.
Um,
As soon as the
It's
arm is-
Atlantean armor.
Yeah.
I'm
come on.
glad
with
that
cheap, like, department
paint.
store spray paint.
I'm glad that they didn't set another DC movie up.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
glad that I was like, you know what? Just another Aquaman movie.
And I'm glad that no other characters from the universe were in the movie too.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Yeah.
glad that it was kind of its own thing.
And not to get you sad or anything, but wasn't that the whole dispute with Henry and Superman? Is that he couldn't film a cameo in Shazam?
Man, I don't think anybody knows the exact truth of what's going on with that whole situation. I'm just gonna say
what I want to know is why in the Instagram video, why is it like dogs barking? The music is a dog. You know what I'm talking
Yeah,
about?
the dog barking music.
That's the thing that confuses me
Well,
the most.
he does have a dog whose name is Cal, as in Cal.
Right, yeah.
So I mean, it's kind of just like a playful nod to that, probably.
But then the
okay.
shirt
Hopefully.
and the action figure, and I'm like, what are you doing, Henry? I don't
That's
understand.
why I'm gonna say Henry Cavill is my Superman until an official announcement is made.
Yeah.
So
But
I have hope.
and I have hope.
Because you know the yes means hope. It's hope when I play.
Yeah.
I was just gonna let that go. You brought it up.
What happens? So is Shazam comes out?
Yep.
And the Joker and Wonder Woman or
Wonder Woman is now 2020.
okay, so it's just
nice that they're taking their time.
Shazam and Joker then.
Yep.
Next year.
Shazam is in April,
I keep forgetting about the Joker.
and Joker is October.
I'm so hyped for that movie.
Yeah, I'm really excited for the Joker. What's after? So then we have Wonder Woman. Is there
Then
anything?
Wonder Woman.
Is there anything announced after Wonder Woman?
Birds of Prey is in
That's right.
production soon.
Honestly, we'll probably get Justice League 2 late 2020. Early
Maybe.
2021.
Really?
You think there's going to be another Justice League?
I'd say 2022.
I'm thinking 2021.
I don't even think there would be another Justice League.
I think
I mean, what? It came out last year? 2 years ago?
Like,
last
Justice
year,
League came out last year.
I think they're gonna wait a little bit. For
Yeah, I just don't think. I was thinking like 2025 or something. Like they
They at
really,
least should
Let's
be.
not be crazy. Andy.
Setting
they
pieces
really
up.
need to figure out their stuff. They need.
They
to,
do.
I think they are now, though.
I need to know what the heck Ben Affleck's doing. That's what I need to know.
Yeah.
I hate him. I know we've had conversations about that. Actors are in a very weird position now. When you sign to play a character, you have to be willing to put in years to be this character. You're not playing one movie. You are this character for multiple movies. Like Chris Evans, Hemsworth, Robert Downey, what they've put up with. They've been in multiple movies, and that's just what you have to be used to now.
So,
Maybe not Walking Dead level of dedication,
No.
but you're signing on for multiple movies.
Yeah.
And just be used to it. Ben Affleck set himself up for failure. I know you're a producer and a director and you got things going on, but you have to put the time in to be the most popular superhero of all time.
True.
But yeah, so I guess for the future, I think I'm looking forward to the Joker the most, just because it sounds very weird and interesting, and Joaquin Phoenix is awesome.
And it's probably gonna be the most different one out of all the.
It will feel very different.
It's gonna be really different because it's set in a different universe.
Yeah,
Right.
and if they pull this off, that could be promising for the DC universe, where they're just like, you know what, we're just gonna do countless of movies.
It would kind of be cool to
Just
have
as long-
like this Elseworlds kind of universe.
I do like how, and I brought it up in the car ride home, how Marvel doesn't really have a spin-off movie. They're all connected. DC with Suicide Squad, even though Suicide Squad is still kind of connected, they could easily connect it. It's more treated like a spin-off series, and now with the Joker, that's a total spin-off.
Yep.
It's just a movie.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I hope it's not just the Killing Joke live action.
I don't think it will. Be.
I don't think it will.
I think we'll have elements,
Right.
Yeah.
obviously, but I think it will be. Do you think it will be his own original story?
I think it will.
Are you scared?
No.
No.
I'm just hoping he's better than Leto.
Because
That's
I
all
mean,
I want.
really, I have nothing to
I
be
don't think
scared.
that's hard to do.
Yeah, is
No.
that hard to be better than Leto?
But like Leto's Joker wasn't bad; he's just underused.
extremely underused.
Yeah.
I have nothing to really be scared about because, I mean, if you think about it, even if this movie does do bad and just is bad,
It's not connected.
it doesn't affect anything.
It's in its own pocket.
Yeah. So
Then they'll never do it again.
Yeah.
Be like, well, we failed. We're not doing that.
It's
But
definitely going to break
hopefully
my
it does
heart
do
if
good,
it
so they
fails.
have plenty of room to do
Yeah.
just one-offs. Maybe that's the crutch that Marvel is on now, that they feel like all their movies need to be connected.
Yeah.
When you could just make movies that can just be by themselves and be fun. Maybe that's just a Disney thing, because Solo didn't do great. I
It
thought
definitely
it was
is
good.
a Disney
You thought it was good.
I mean, it was good, but like
The drama around it and what.
the
thing-
drama was.
The thing that fucked Solo was being released so close to The Last Jedi. They should have waited to release it in December because it was literally,
Yeah.
I think, a 5-month period between the two. Whereas, back
It doesn't feel like it came out this year.
no,
I
and
feel
then
like
like
it came out last year for some reason.
and then back when like the prequels were getting released, it was one every 3 years. So to have one come out every like 5 months, that was just jarring. I think that's what hurt Solo.
What was the last DC movie?
Justice League.
Wow.
Yeah,
Really?
Last November.
Wow.
No way.
So this was the only DC movie this year. So
Yep. Unfortunately, but I mean, Aquaman's fantastic.
Yeah.
So
For some reason, I think Wonder Woman came out last, but it was
Mhm.
BVS Wonder Woman
Yeah.
Justice League.
Yep.
For some reason, BVS felt like
well,
Justice
technically,
League won,
BVS.
but even though it kind of was,
Suicide
the start.
Squad, then Wonder Woman. Then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
we're gonna talk about it.
Don't get me started on BS. Let's just skip that.
It's not that bad.
No,
It's-
it's not bad. Suicide Squad. It's,
Oh yeah, Suicide
the
Squad
movie-
is bad.
I would
Like,
much
wait,
rather
what?
watch the trailer of Suicide Squad, the amount of times to match the length of the movie,
Yeah.
than
Yeah,
watch
I'm
Suicide
there.
Squad.
If you watch the Ultimate Edition of Batman vs Superman, it's substantially better. It has like 30
Oh,
extra
yeah, I still haven't
minutes.
seen that.
It's. I mean, I'll
That was the
give it
big
to you.
part, was that a lot of it had to be cut.
Yeah,
Which hopefully, Avengers 4,
3 hours.
bring the time back up. I don't want to watch a movie that has 40 minutes cut from it. That is trash.
straight trash.
Disney, get your fucking hand out of the movie.
Like, I don't even need another trailer. I just need you to tell me how long the movie is.
Yep.
Yeah, honestly.
And then I'm like, you know what? Okay, no more marketing. I'm content.
Especially with it coming, we'll see this movie in like 4 months.
Roughly, yeah.
Yeah,
4.5
roughly.
Pretty much 4 months to the
months.
date, probably.
Yeah, it comes out like the 26th or something, right? Or the 29th.
I think
20
it's 26.
Yeah, somewhere.
Yeah.
Dude,
Whatever it
April's
was.
gonna be a big month. Game of Thrones is going back.
Oh man. Well, guys, final thoughts on it, on Aquaman. Where would you rank it?
Well, hold on. Let's scan the movie because we jumped around a lot.
Yeah, we
You
did.
think? I thought we kind of covered everything.
we started going in a progression, and then we were just like, oh this, oh that, oh this, oh that, bad, 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 back and forth.
I mean,
Atlantis looked
Oh.
dope.
yeah.
Yeah.
It felt like a living city.
Mhm.
Yeah,
And
it
just
looked
like
good.
shit going everywhere at the hydro cannons.
True.
And also how they
I was-
explained the history
Yeah.
behind how Atlantis came to be, how
The
it
cool
was
little,
originally
like,
on land.
Reversal of seeing the statue uncrumble.
That was really cool.
Atlan, was that his name?
King
The
Atlan?
Yeah. He was so dope. And his whole, like, hitting the spear down, and then just the time lapse of seeing him age,
Mm-hmm.
and him just holding it, and the fact that the skeleton was still holding it,
Yeah.
that felt like a king.
Yep.
Um,
Overall, I think my favorite part of the movie was Arthur's and Mara's relationship progression
Yeah.
throughout the movie. Because it starts out with them, like, barely knowing each other and kind of, like, not caring at all about each other. And you just see, like, these little moments building up
yeah.
their relationship and it ending with this big, awesome kiss that they have.
It didn't feel like
Middle
just
of the battle.
another romance in action.
Yeah, it wasn't like a cliche romance.
Yeah.
The one thing I wanted to bring up was, since this movie is about water and like humanity and all that, I knew they were gonna bring something up about like
Oh, like
ocean
polluting,
polluting and
yeah.
all that.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm
wasn't
glad.
too over the top.
Yeah, I'm glad it wasn't like in your face all the time. They were like very subtle about it.
And it was cool.
Yeah.
Just pushing.
It was
all
definitely
the-
cool how
I
they, like,
wish the
related
ocean
all
had
that.
some way of just taking
I
all
was
that
gonna say-
trash so we could pick that
Yeah.
shit up.
Imagine what it would look like. Like, that'd be terrifying.
It'd
to
be
see how
There's
much-
Yeah.
what is it? It's a Texas-sized mass
Yeah.
in the ocean.
Yeah.
It's disgusting.
Well,
Yeah.
thank God they have like a thing now that they're starting to.
Yeah, they're
that's going to start
trying.
sweeping the ocean to clean it. But they said it's gonna take like 5 years to clean like half of it. So
Oh god, I couldn't imagine how long it would take.
Hey, at least it's a start.
It's
Oh,
a
Mitchell,
start.
guys, Mitchell talked again.
yo, what's up,
You guys approached a field that I was unaware of, so I'm like, I can't say anything.
Literally,
Mr. Marvel Boy over here.
Next thing you know, I'm gonna be like, well, you know what? Dwayne Johnson is just really awesome, guys.
Black Adam. Is this happening?
The movie?
Yeah, is it finally like? Are we getting?
The movie, his solo movie, who knows? I'm gonna doubt it, because, I mean, DC has so many... They have, like, a list of, like, 15 to 20 movies that they've announced that are gonna
And
be
you
in
should
production, and he's among them, and
And
whether
you should
that
see how
happens...
many movies he's just filming right now.
He's a busy boy.
Yeah.
Like,
That is
yeah.
a busy boy.
He's
Whether
doing-
that movie happens at all, I personally doubt
I
it.
think it might happen, but it'll probably be delayed.
Oh, yeah.
Because
I mean,
he
it's
has...
already been delayed.
Right.
Yeah,
It was
I'm-
supposed to come out this year, I think.
that thing was announced so many years ago.
I
mean-
feel like it's going to be a Deadpool situation where it's going to be Johnson is pushing for it because we were supposed to get a Deadpool like years ago.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be a Gambit situation.
Yeah, I was just about to.
Don't you dare put
Gambit,
that curse on it.
Gambit's never gonna happen, and I hope that's not the case for Black Adam, but
I think he's just going to show up in a Shazam 2 if that happens.
Well, because
Right, yeah.
when did they say Black Adam might get released? Like 2019 or 2020? I don't remember.
I thought it was going to be this year or next year.
Because like he's doing that spin-off from Fast and Furious right now, and I know that
oh
just
my gosh.
well, no, I'm just saying that's what he's doing right.
Right.
I
Yeah,
know it's
No,
just
it's just that whole.
I know.
spin-off.
I know that just finished production.
A Fast and Furious story.
He's right.
Oh,
he's
God.
doing the second Jumanji. He just finished
They're
that.
making another one.
Yeah, it comes out next year actually in December. Same.
If they bring back Kevin Hart and Jack Black,
They are.
Carrie
They're
Kelly.
bringing about everybody. They're doing the same thing they
I'm okay
did
with that.
last December, where they're bringing it out a week before Star Wars
Mhm.
again. He's making another.
I really
Santa-
enjoyed Jumanji. I'm very happy with it.
Oh, it was fantastic.
I'm just very surprised.
Isn't he also doing that like wrestler movie?
Oh, yeah.
that he finished too. They're
Yeah, that should
making
be coming out.
They're making a second San Andreas movie.
Alex
Is it
Andrew
going to be
Daddario.
Skyscraper 2?
God, I hope not. That was. Oh man, that was terrible. Oh my
I
goodness.
still need to see that. Is it even like a... Sorry, go on.
I was just gonna say, it'd be nice to see Shazam opening night and the end credit scene, and you just see him walking down
'Cause
a hall or something.
Black Adam is a Shazam villain, right?
He's like the main...
Yeah,
Yeah.
Like-
Because he's like the opposite of Shazam.
Okay, yeah. He's got the bolt.
Yeah.
so just he would be like that would probably be one of the best end credit scenes.
Yeah.
To reveal a villain like that.
Yep.
Because
Kind of like with Justice League and Slade.
yeah, one thing I think Marvel is kind of losing their touch with their end credit scenes.
Yeah.
It just always annoys me how like
It's
many of them
formulaic.
that and like the other they usually have two, and there's always just one joke,
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're all.
and it's just like, do you really need that?
I will say, just to shit on Ant-Man one more time, the octopus was so much cooler than the ant playing the drums.
Yeah,
And it's funny you bring that up because like so many
read something
critics
about
are
it,
saying
too.
like, oh, Aquaman's copying Ant-Man. I'm just like,
Up.
so okay, even so
Yeah,
what
if
if
they
they
were,
are
so
doing
what?
it? So what?
Well, that's
It
what
was
I
cool.
that's what I read about. Like the octopus was technically Aquaman's sidekick, so they were trying to fit it in to the movie somehow, and that's why they put him in as him playing.
And now someone's trying to
drums.
draw that. It's
The
just
octopus
Yeah.
served a function.
Yeah.
He was part of the opening battle, and what did the ant do? He was just listening to headphones,
And he got two
singing
scenes.
on some
it was
drums.
for a laugh.
Yeah, it was for a laugh.
The octopus wasn't. The octopus was like, "That's so cool!"
Yeah, it was
like,
there. It was on the screen for not even 5 seconds.
yeah.
But that's how Marvel is, though. They're like,
Oh, yeah, Marvel's in it
it's
for the laughs.
family, and
the
like,
one-liners.
It's the Joss Whedon comedy that was embedded into the foundation that they have to. Sorry, dude.
David is cringing right
Yeah.
now. The biggest cringe I've ever seen.
In the comedy's fine. I forgot what the style was called, where it's what you expect and then it's something different, and that's why it's funny.
Mm-hmm.
It has its place, but change it up. Different styles.
Yeah.
It's nice. like with James Gunn's dry, Swedish Kiwi humor
Yeah.
with Guardians. And sadly, we're not going to get the third one. But that's why Guardians was such a nice change of pace. I was a little concerned with the Hydra cannons were cool. Why are they just like recklessly shooting into the city?
You talking about the things that are sitting on top of the borders?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I guess they're just trying to get the bad guy.
Yeah.
But like they're killing possibly their own civilians when they're shooting in the
I just
city.
found it funny because they're just like, you can't pass them at all. And I'm looking, they're just like heavily inaccurate.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, oh wow, these are the stormtroopers of the sea right
Yeah,
now.
pretty much. That's all
Yeah, I said it,
guns
Jacob.
though.
Yeah.
I said it, Jacob.
Fuck off, Mitchell.
And we knew when she mentioned the Hydra cannons there was going to be a scene with them and they were going to miss.
So many times.
Totally fine.
And I mean, you have to, too, because what's going to happen if
I'd love
you get
that,
shot on the first,
Yeah.
like, okay.
She does get hit.
Credits
It's
just
a
start
twist.
rolling.
Yeah.
End of the movie.
I liked the beat of them in their little sea car, and then Ocean Master pulls up next to him, and he just looks, and he's like, you could feel the betrayal.
Yep.
Because like that was supposed to be his wife, and even though he kind of knew that she wasn't like fully into him, but like to be on the side of his brother that he hates, feels like everything's going against him. Mm-hmm. You get the sense that Ocean Master is trying to prove himself. Mm-hmm. Like he's been on this journey like his whole life, and he's trying to.
Like, he's not really a bad guy.
He's not. That's, yeah, like what I was saying.
Like,
He's just
everyone's
doing
behind
what
him.
he thinks is right.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it
And I'm
wasn't
glad.
to the point of like Killmonger. I think Killmonger was more of a bad guy.
Yeah, nobody really followed him. It was just because he beat the
It's
king.
because they
Yeah.
had to
They
follow
had
him.
to,
Yeah.
but people believed in him, and so that's why I think he works as a villain more because it's
He has the
you just kind of
support.
feel bad for him because you know that he's not going to win at the end of the day because
Right.
he is the bad guy. But it was nice that they redeemed him at the end.
Yeah.
I'm glad that they had that fight, that he won. Like, he beat his brother. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Which made the fight on land so much cooler. His ship, too. I love that scene with Black Manta, where he's just on his boat, and then it just hovers up. He's just in the middle of the ocean. Now it feels like he's, like, on a battleship. Like, he's just on it, the underlight, and I love me some underlight. Looks so good. And it's still on the water, and that water hologram thing.
It was really cool.
So cool.
Yeah.
So original, too. And how he just, like, walked through him the second time to look at the
Yeah.
weapons.
Yeah.
It's like, screw this, look at that.
Yeah. I was curious what that ship was that they were fighting on, because that wasn't, like, Ocean Master's ship. It was just, like, the cool propellers. It's just, like, some other warship.
Yeah.
Maybe it was Mara's father. That was his ship.
Yeah, definitely the production was fantastic in the movie. They
Yeah.
really outdid themselves.
Just hands down to the design department.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think just one of the very few downsides I have with this is the score
Yeah.
of the movie. It was okay. It was just kind of lackluster compared to the other movies. I think his personal theme, I think it was really good.
Yeah.
But everything else was kind of just subpar.
It was very poppy at times. Mm-hmm. Like
I
the
didn't-
upbeat national treasure part where they're on a journey, which was one of my downsides, was the trope of like, this is the riddle. I'm going to say it one more time. One more time? I'm getting it. Put the bottle in the hand I can see. Boom. Another step. It felt like it was just national treasure.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't leave humming anything. Like, there was no, like, theme that kind of stuck in my head or any, like, iconic little 5-10 seconds that, like, really stuck out to me in the score. And so...
Which, it's rare for DC. It's common for Marvel.
Yeah,
To
Marvel's
just forget.
Yeah.
generic. But, like, in Justice League, like, they had those nice little themes and you're just like, yes! Like, you're like, that never really happened in Aquaman. You never got that little cue that, like, got you pumped up with the music.
Yeah,
I will be a little bit in minority because I felt like the score was pretty good. I obviously will need to see it a few more times to get it in my head. But I was kind of humming it on the way out. I think it was mostly just Aquaman's theme.
I was thinking about Justice League after seeing it, and I wish some of the music from
The only thing
this
that really
movie
sticks out is Wonder Woman, really. Just because of the guitar riff.
Yeah. But I was thinking back to the scene in Justice League, the tunnel scene below Gotham Harbor.
Mm-hmm.
If they had used Aquaman's theme when does his big entrance there and stops the tidal wave in there, I think that would have been really cool compared to the music we got.
Mm-hmm. There's a lot of things that could have been fixed.
Yeah. Still love the movie though.
No, just because of the score, I hate the movie.
The
movie's
terrible.
Trash.
There's so many just small details I love. Because thinking back to that ship on the final fight when he's pushing him back, and it's like he's still a superhuman, so he's not going to get hurt by the propeller, but the fact is just like hitting him. He's not really getting phased by it, but he's still like, I don't like this.
It's annoying.
I loved seeing Aquaman get hit by the beam and we see like actual burns.
Yeah.
And it's like, alright, he is on land, so that's not where he's like impenetrable, like super impenetrable. So he's got his weaknesses.
And also that goes back with like Atlantean technology. Like that stuff can hurt him, like with the metal too, like the blades.
Atlantean steel.
And Black Manta, I think too, were also Atlantean metal. So yeah, he's
I did like how I was curious what it was at first because like, is that hair on his wound? It was like, I like how Mara used...
It was like a moss kind of
sea stuff too, because that actually has, in the medical field, like actual benefits to using seaweed and whatnot.
Sorry.
Yeah, it was just cool how she was using what she knows to help him get better. I think that's really good.
Yeah. And I'm going to be super annoying when we go back, because we're in Atlanta, so I'm just be calling everything like, oh, it's my Atlantean car. Oh, it's my Atlantean house.
Oh, man.
So be prepared for that.
For like a day.
Oh, no, probably like a month.
Damn it.
What were you just talking to Mitchell about?
Oh, when you brought up like the seaweed for medical, like Mitchell...
Nah, I went, like, my mind goes straight medical, because there was something that I read, like, people are actually taking, like, fish gills now.
I heard about that,
like, their skin and shit to treat wounds. Mm-hmm. And it, like, it leaves, like, a weird pattern, but then your skin just starts to build back. It's, like, the weirdest thing.
I've heard about that.
And then, you know, just your seaweed and shit. Andrew's mocking me, so I will cut myself short.
and then I will kill my goldfish and then put his skin on my arms. Because that's how it works.
Eat the rest.
I've been waiting for you just to look down and make eye contact.
I was wondering why you hadn't said anything, so that's why I just looked over and I'm like,
God damn it.
yeah, he has his hand moving. He's mocking me.
Oh, man. Good time.
I will have to lead into since we brought up grades. I was a little peeved, Mitchell, that you gave this movie a C+.
Oh,
yeah.
I wanted to hear your reasoning.
I'll put it higher now because of like.
Jesus Christ.
I'm not saying
guys.
it's gonna go that much higher, but like some of the stuff that you guys explained to me, like with the submarine earlier.
Oh, and explaining. Yeah.
Like, because it was, when I was texting Andrew, I said like the storyline was rough, like I couldn't really follow it. And like the submarine, you know, obviously I didn't pay attention enough to where it's like, oh, it was a setup.
Was someone on their phone in the theater?
Yes.
Dude,
yes,
the person
okay.
in front of me.
Yes.
They were just, like, I just saw the flash go off, like,
it was
every
literally,
5 seconds.
she stopped after, like, the first 45 minutes, hours of the movie. She stopped after that.
So, like, half the movie?
It was
Pretty
so
much,
ridiculous.
yeah. It was, like, literally, I could see it in the corner of my eye. I would see her whip out Snapchat. I would see the
Fuck you,
dim white
Snapchat, you ruined
screen.
Aquaman for me.
I would see the dim white screen, and then I would see a black screen, and then just a
Stupid
bright flash.
And it wasn't just one time.
She would
did
do it 5 times.
Almost like a shutter.
Yeah.
And I was just like...
And I was like, are you seriously responding to every single Snapchat on there with a picture?
And does it have to be your face? Can't you just be a black
Take a
screen?
picture on the ground.
Or...
Like,
Or
I would have been
not
fine
even
with
just
that.
go into just the messaging part.
Yeah.
You take a picture.
Alright, but going back to the grade here.
Oh yeah, Mr. C+.
Okay, so my original grade I gave it was a C+, like B- area.
No, C+.
Okay, sorry, a C+.
A goddamn 78% trash.
It's passing, though. But if I had to change it, it would probably just go a little bit higher, so B minus B. Only because I've never really been into like DC stuff. That's just me. The story.
So B for bias.
Okay, all right.
Okay, B is better. At lowest, I'd probably give it like a B plus A minus, but I still need to see it again.
Yeah.
But like I'm okay with it.
But yeah, I even said like the battle scenes, like every single battle scene, I just thought was fantastic.
Yeah.
And like even
We
the
had a
end,
lot of
I don't know what it is, but like there's something about a battle scene like in rain that just makes everything seem more tense.
Oh yeah.
I don't know why. It just does. And then, me just liking water in general. Every scene was just great to me.
That reminded me, I really loved the shot. I instantly thought of, it looked like a video game when Aquaman did his jump and shattered Ocean Master's trident, and he was just sitting there like this, and then in the background, and Aquaman's in the foreground. I was like, this looks like the best video game cutscene ever.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it was
like a Mortal Kombat finish.
yeah, just that swell of emotion that was like, this is awesome. This is so good. Yeah. And like I said, I haven't really told you guys much about it, but I've been working years on, I have a superhero franchise that I want to make a movie, universe one day, and Aquaman was the first time I saw everything. I was like, this is exactly how I want it to look. With the fight scenes and the camera movements, that shit when Mara's running, and it zooms all the way out, and it's all one take into Aquaman, like buildings away, like
Yeah.
I need to learn how they did this stuff. I'm gonna be getting the special edition.
Millions
Blu-ray.
of dollars. That is how they did it.
Just keep throwing money at it.
And it's making a lot of money.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, it's already
Pretty sure.
made
I think
over
this is-
500 million.
Yeah,
already.
that's
Good.
Yep.
Good. I
Yeah.
think this might be the tipping point movie where I'm done with ratings.
Oh, I've been done with ratings for a long time.
Yeah.
Pretty much
Just
since
the fact that
Batman
it's-
Jacob,
Superman.
are you done
I mean,
with
I've got
ratings?
that bias,
Huh?
but still.
Are you done with ratings?
Seeing
Well,
that-
I'm gonna look up the trivia because I saw.
I'll never forget
Oh, yeah.
one from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle rating when we went. And you're just like, the ratings look bad. So
Oh my
it's not
God.
work out. But I'm like,
I've definitely changed since then. But no, I saw this fact on IMDb, and it said before its initial release in the U.S., Aquaman surpassed every solo MCU movie in the Chinese box office with only 7 days after its release.
yep.
So China really likes Aquaman.
They do.
And
They
I
Well,
really
they
love
also
Aquaman.
like Transformers.
Yeah, I was just about to say,
Yeah.
China is obsessed with Transformers.
I actually,
and Fast and Furious.
Yep.
I actually just read an article last night after watching it again that this movie has a chance of passing $1 billion. The first DCEU movie to pass $1 billion at the worldwide box office.
Yeah.
I love it.
I could see it.
And then,
or it'll be really close.
If it could compete with like Black Panther,
True.
that's
Okay,
good enough for me.
hopefully it can compete with Black Panther, because Black Panther
I think
has
it
now
already
just
is.
become political.
Yeah.
And
And then just one more fun fact I
I
saw.
don't
It's
want-
like it says with the release of Aquaman, the DCEU crosses $4 billion at the worldwide box office, making it the first franchise to cross the milestone with less number of movies. So they only have 6 movies, but they were able to cross the $4 billion mark.
Worldwide, though, right?
Yeah, worldwide.
And I'm just going to say this now. I said this last night,
Oh, yes.
but DC's first 6 movies up until Aquaman made $4.3 billion worldwide, whereas the first 6 Marvel movies only made 3.8. So I'm just going to throw that out there for everyone who wants to fight me on that. So
actually,
Well, you know what? Let me fight you.
Hold
Let me
on.
fight you for a second, okay?
I regret this already.
I was gonna say something.
All I'm gonna say is that maybe the reason behind why DC is doing better is because we're so
Do you think they're
used
riding
to,
the wave?
Well, we're used to this cinematic superhero universe.
Yeah.
When the first 6 Marvel movies came out, dude, I only saw Avengers in theaters. I didn't go see the Iron Mans. I didn't go see Thor. I didn't go see I saw Captain America, but like for $2.
Of all of them, you saw Captain
I
America.
was there.
You were there.
That was a good time.
It was a great time. But that's
We'll keep that explicit and off the podcast.
but yeah, like I did not see any of the Marvel movies. But, like
Yeah.
I saw Avengers and I was like, wow, this is really cool. I'm gonna start seeing these movies in theaters.
Yeah.
And so I think when the DC movie started coming out, the Avengers movie came out, and all these, they're like, oh wow, this cinematic universe is big. Now DC's doing it, let's go see all that. So, that's my defense.
I will agree with, like, the cinematic universe aspect of it. But it's not like people didn't have these superhero movies before the Marvel movies. Because we had the Dark Knight trilogy. We had Green Lantern that nobody talks about.
Shit.
We had
I wish
the
there
Blade movies. We had the Spider-Man movies. We had the
Nobody talks about
Superman
Blade, though.
movies. We had the Tim Burton Batman movies. So it's not like they weren't around.
Say what you need to say.
Alright, go.
So, but this is the one thing about those. Those movies weren't released in huge chunks like they are now. Like, between the original Sam Raimi Spider-Man and the third one, took 3 movies for them, what was it, 6 years, I think?
I'd still say
5.
we got almost one movie every year.
But it wasn't as huge as it is nowadays.
Right, where we get...
No one had the
3
superhero
or
fever.
4 a year.
It's like, pretty sure, wasn't there one year, there was like 7 superhero movies in one year or something like that?
If all the studios stayed on their schedule that they released back when we got that huge drop for like Marvel and DC, 2019 was supposed to be the year that we had the most. And I think it was like almost double digits.
Yeah. And it's just like back then, superhero movies were like once a year type things, but now we're getting them so often. People are kind of getting numb and bored of them.
Plus, like, a lot of parodies were being based off of superhero films, too, and that would just completely trash everything.
Yeah.
We are kind of in like a stale state, I believe, because there's definitely a lot of people that, like, especially like Ant-Man and Captain Marvel's probably going to fall to it, that people thinking that these are just subpar movies and that it's oversaturated.
I loved Ant-Man. I mean, the second one was kind of...
It's not. It's a fun movie.
It's not bad.
The second one's, I think, a little more stale than the first one.
Well, yeah, I believe it. Like, all the jokes in the second one kind of felt recycled from the first one. And that's why I like the first one way better than the second one. But, like, going back to with our end credit scene that we were talking about earlier, Ant-Man 2, like, yeah, you could have saw it coming, but it was still one of the better ones. Because before that, I couldn't even tell you the last end credit scene that I liked.
Are you talking about where he goes in the quantum realm?
Yeah.
And that was one that they kind of had to do.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it didn't even feel like a real end credit scene.
No. When I saw that, I was like, all right, now I'm in Avengers mode. I need to see Infinity War. And then, fucking Ant. What movie had the cop-out Captain America video where he's with the
Homecoming.
white background?
Spider-Man Homecoming.
That's so good.
Yeah.
Patience. Patience
That
for
was
the
such a troll.
DCEU.
And then Hannibal Buress is just the gym teacher.
Yeah.
Of all people.
I think, I'm sure after this is over, I'm going to think of like 5 more things that I wanted to talk about.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, this is...
Mitchell got his final thoughts. Jacob, final thoughts?
Yeah, like what I said before, I really liked the movie. I'd probably give it a B+, I would say. It was definitely one of the better DCEU movies, and I really love the direction DC is going.
Major
with their
point
movies
that
right now.
I brought up before, I think it was yesterday, that this is Wonder Woman without the terrible CGI villain at the end.
Yeah.
If Wonder Woman didn't have that to go down,
Yep.
then Wonder Woman and Aquaman would be head to head.
Yep.
But Aquaman is such above Wonder Woman right now,
Yep.
in my mind at least.
And then I also believe every guy aspires to be Jason Momoa now with their bodies, because that dude is huge.
We're all starting today.
Okay.
I'm even going to add the tattoos, guys.
Dude,
With your Dwayne Johnson tattoo.
he makes the douchey Samoan tattoos work. Like, his are unique enough.
Yeah.
Even like the triangle ones
Well,
are my favorite.
they're not really douchey per se. They go
Right,
back
yeah,
to his
that's what I'm
culture
saying, yeah.
because he's Polynesian, and that's
Yeah, it makes sense.
what he is. Yeah. I think overall, I loved the movie, obviously, and
Yeah, you've seen
I
it
think,
twice.
I mean,
Shit, I'm gonna see this bitch like 5 times.
it's widely known that DC's had a rocky start to their movie universe, but I think they're finally,
The foundation is here.
yeah, they've found their footing, and I think the future's looking pretty bright for them.
And what is the next DC movie?
Shazam in April.
Where would you rank it?
It's hard for me because Man of Steel is has been my favorite since its release. Because I mean, I grew up with Superman. He was my superhero. I love that character so much and just what he stands for.
I think that was the movie that I finally saw you guys in, because you saw it with these guys, right?
Yeah, we saw it open.
Yeah.
And
So-
you were there with some chick.
So I think Man of Steel did a great job
bitch.
of bringing him into the modern world. But yeah, it's really hard toss up between.
Is Man of Steel like the foundation of the DCU?
Yeah, it was the first movie.
Damn.
So I'd put those Man of Steel and Aquaman pretty much for me on the same level.
Okay. Yeah, I guess it's kind of boring. We're all on the same page. I really enjoyed it. I'd probably give it like a B+ as well. So, those are my thoughts.
Mine's just 2 thumbs up.
Oh, yeah, he likes
I rank this above Spider-Verse. So I gave Spider-Verse 2 thumbs up. Spider-Verse was amazing.
All right, just a random question
But,
out there.
like-
If you had to choose what you liked better, would it be Wonder Woman or Aquaman?
Aquaman.
Oh yeah.
But if I did have to give it a grade, it would be an A-. Just because Aquaman.
I'd say A- as well.
He's my favorite. I like his logo the most, too.
It is a really cool logo.
It's
Yeah,
got
what's up, Mr.
some
C+?
softness and...
Yo, C+ over there.
I'm still passing her.
If only you had passed English.
I did the third time.
Oh my God.
It's good enough.
Well, guys, on that note, it was a pleasure to have you
Go
as
see
our
this
guest
movie.
stars.
It's amazing.
Yep.
We got
True.
David here, Jacob, Mitchell, Caleb, and myself. Thank you guys for listening if you made it all this way. Peace!
Goodbye!
Bye.
Adios.